Beautiful sunrise to this morning. And it's going to be absolutely challenging. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this fine morning? Fine morning. So, one of the days I've been waiting for has finally arrived. So I did my speech yesterday and over 100 kids. Now, I've been waiting to do this leg for a long time. So I actually going to be flying to Glenroy, which is my grandparents' and sheep station. And it's been on my bucket list since I got my nabs. But today, it's not going to be ideal. Let me show you why. So, as you can see here, we got a cold front and a Sigmet chasing us. And then, you can't see the route, because that's all sorted out. But then, this little section here, that's moderate turbulence. Now, I wouldn't mind it, but we're going to be flying over mountains. We're right at Port Augusta, 5,000 feet, 33 knots crosswind. That's going to be definitely be a challenge. Then Glenroy is somewhere around up here, a little bit better, but that means we're flying through a valley, so to get to this point. So this little valley here is not too bad. And I'm sure it will get a little bit better as time goes on, but it's making a little bit nervous. So this is why I'm heading out early in the morning, well, before things get a little bit too difficult and rough. So, because winds are forecasted by about midday on the ground to be at least 40 kilometers an hour, and that's not what you want. Plus, as well, this it's not necessarily, Glenroy is not necessarily a one way in, one way out runway. But it's on one side is a very tight hill, is a very steep approach. I'm not exactly sure if I can or able to handle it. And as well, it's something that is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge. So I'm not concerned about it because I know I can do it. It's just that this wind is going to be a lot more of a challenge. At least it's not, or at least it's not a 30-knot headwind, because otherwise we'll all be going equivalent to 100 k's an hour. So, anyway, let's head out to the airport and get ourselves sorted out. And tick off a item off my bucket list. Let's go.
They're again providing this service for people who
contact.
There is a taxiway. Taxiways. We'll go via Bravo. Runway 33. Overhead orbits. Port Augusta traffic, Jabiru 7315 is taxiing for runway 335 Bravo 04 departure to the east. Port Augusta.
Port Augusta C.
2 fly docks at the nose. Wow. This is actually the first time I've actually seen it. I think that's the first time I've been to a base like this. Just watch your wings. Slow down. Keep it nice and easy. Hey. We're clear. Oh, there's 3 of them here. Perfect. Alright, we're all clear. Nice and easy. Flight deck taxiing runway 33, Jabiru 7315 will move to the eastern side of runway 33, so I'm not sure which direction you're departing.
Yeah, Jabiru 7315, flight Oka 582 is about to line up runway 33. We'll climb straight ahead to 1500, then a left turn to track westerly for Yellowdale.
Jabiru 7315, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Have a good one, it's going to be a rough one today.
Yeah, well, later.
Look at the sky above our Portuguesa. So, this is going to be this is not as rough as I was expecting. This is absolutely not as rough as I was expecting at all because of there did say, as you saw earlier, rough, there's going to be medium turbulence. Something like this, it's absolutely horrible. Now the amount of weight in this thing. And not to mention, we have about 35 knot crosswinds along the way, so literally just crabbing our way across the Flinders Ranges onto Glenroy. Beach went okay, a little bit better. But oh jeez, like this school literally has aircon in the gym. My school never had an aircon in the gym at all. Which is actually a bit, it makes me, why do we have this sort of thing? I was like, can't we just be added to repair? But then again, Esperance, or my high school hasn't been upgraded since probably about the 70s or 80s, 50 years ago. Long way out, so, but anyway. So Papa dropped me off, he's on his way back to Glenroy. I'm playing catch up with him, but I'm gonna beat him. So anyway, it's another short flight. It's the second short leg of the flight, of the second navigation. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And also, Glenroy, since it's actually nice and smooth, you can sit up front.
Go ahead with A-Wing detail.
Perfect, so we can take airwork at Airbus 2000 to 5000 feet with 17 nautical mile radius area and optimal time would be 2330.
Thank you, Bravo Victor, and reported off on traffic.
If you want to understand how much we're crabbing, just look outside this window here. Normally we'd track a little bit more direct. Or head a little bit more direct, but since we've got such a strong crosswind, we're literally going diagonal. I think, yeah, we're going diagonally. Because straight ahead is Karen. We are heading into towards Karen, but due to the amount of crosswind we have, we actually have to correct ourselves that. And since we're so light, we're literally like a paper in a store, piece of paper in a strong wind. Glenroy traffic, Jabiru 7315 inbound, currently passing through 4,300 feet, tracking in 054 and ETA overheads. Correction, with 13 miles to the southeast of the aerodrome and ETA overhead 20. Glenroy. Okay, now we're starting to get some turbulence. Here comes the rough air. Made the right choice to leave early as well. Once we find the pink roads, so the purple dirt road, go around Glenroy. Hey, easy. Okay, here's the rough air. Alright, there's the purple roads. We're over Glenroy now. Not so far away now. Follow the purple brick road. I don't know how the yellow brick road. I don't know how the yellow brick road song goes to. Good night, traffic, Jabiru 7315, short final, Glenroy.
This is actually a special moment for me personally, so I decided to keep the entirety of this final approach unedited. So if you want to skip ahead to this timestamp, which I don't know why you want to, because it's interesting, feel free to do so. But I must beg you, this is the best landing in the solar circuit navigation so far, so please stay.
Easy, nice and easy. Watch your speed, watch your speed, watch your stick right. Okay, we're going to clear the fence, that's good. Oh, shoot. Watch your speed, watch your speed. Oh, absolute beauty! Yes! Oh, that was so challenging, I absolutely love it! Butts away, fuel pump off. Okay. Keep it moving. Fair amount of rocks either way. The runway hasn't been used in quite some time, so that's why it's a bit overgrown. So anyway, welcome to Glenroy! Oh, yes! Absolute beauty of a landing. That was definitely a long wind shear right there. Alright. Actually, by the looks of it, landed with a bit of a tailwind as well. Definitely base,
So, it turns out I didn't land with a bit of a tailwind. It's just a bit of wind shear. So definitely, alright. So you guys time to give Nana a hello, I guess. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait. Easy. Take it easy. This is only about 500 kilos.
Yeah, I know, but we just hit the... Yeah, we just hit the...
Just take it nice and slow. Take it nice and slow, okay? 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, she's all good now. Let go. Well, she's all locked up. She's all tied down. Or not necessarily tied down, but she's being put to bed now. So I'm gonna have, thanks Papa for letting me use his hangar. And sorry brother, okay, Oscar. Sorry. So I have to beat you out. Unfortunately, we can't fit both of you in here. And to be honest, this hangar is a lot smaller than I actually remembered as well. Because this hangar was designed for having a Baron in mind. And Papa decided to go through that file because he all the way up, or worked his way up all the way to the Bonanza. And now he's going back down to the trailer. So, but not saying that it's bad. He's got his own reasons to do so. So, all right. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Thanks. Take care, stay safe, and fly, everyone. See you later, and hopefully have a good night, day, or evening, wherever you are. Happy Valentine's.